everybody. Welcome to Homemade God Studios Presents. Tonight I am presenting Opiate. These guys contacted me out of the blue. Wanted to be a part of this. I was so excited, and they are fucking amazing. I mean, this ain't a drinking show, but y'all had some shots poured out and had to do one. Thank y'all.
Yeah, sure.
Is that not good? It is.
It's been a long time since the shots had to be broke out, but
really
I think it's very fitting for the fucking vibe because your guys' music. So obviously, so they've already performed, so we're interviewing them. I'm very happy about when shit like this happens because this is the first time I've had a band on that I didn't know, so I had no idea what we were going to be in for, but from the first song, I wanted to ask you guys, who the fuck are your influences? Who are you listening to? Because there are like plenty, like a handful of a specific vibe of bands that I thought only I listened to. Like none of the homies listen to them, but like, and you seem kind of young to be like that deep. Like the vibes are just insane.
Can I say something? When this guy came in earlier and they were setting up, and Hobo Johnson came on over and played music. And he told me, he said, "Is that Hobo Johnson?" And I was like, first off, shocked he knew who Hobo Johnson was, but so fucking amazed that he did. And that told me a lot right there. That told me a lot.
Right.
Yeah, he did play Broadway.
He's a youngin' too.
He is.
How old are you?
Yeah,
okay, so that's my
I'm
first
22.
question. Damn, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
22.
It's an eclectic age group here.
I mean,
It is. It's got to be.
Very much.
He's 22. I got to say you're around 45.
We told you.
Told you, motherfucker.
He's 36.
36. Damn, I was trying to be nice.
Told you.
And you're about 60.
Good. See, I thought that was so good at 38. Whatever. No, I'll be 51 here in a couple of September.
It's a good year. I just passed it.
Yeah. It's amazing. 50.
Okay,
Get
so-
over it.
So for real, who influences, or like maybe if you're not directly influenced, like consciously
We
influenced,
all have different.
what are the tastes that are bleeding into this sound? This
You go first.
very unique for Nashville sound.
Yeah, please. You go
My
first.
influences?
Mm-hmm.
All of you, we're gonna go in a line. Oh, might as well introduce yourselves. Maybe that should have been my first.
Yeah.
So, name, influences, musical background.
Danny. I play drums in the band.
I'm gonna put your mic up here too.
And
Oh, sorry.
influences, there's a lot. Say, I don't know, Counting Crows,
I know you like some Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam.
Yeah, you like some Soundgarden.
Pearl Jam's my shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blind Melon.
Ah!
A lot of the early
Shit,
90s
yeah.
stuff.
Shit, yeah. Blind Melon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan Adams. You know,
Heartbreaker.
Coldplay. Call Me Gay.
Coldplay's not bad.
But yeah, and actually I learned playing drums just playing Metallica, so that's
Yes.
the drumming part of it, I guess, is through that. But for the influence wise, yeah.
When did you start? Did you take? Were you like a drummer in high school or anything?
No, I started when I was about 8 years old. I never took lessons or anything, and I don't know. I just kind of taught myself actually by ear.
That's good.
I just listened to Metallica, to be honest, and
Yeah.
just played.
Just play it.
So just kind of did that, and throughout later years, I did like a lot of acoustic stuff, songwriter, stuff like that, and I just got back into playing drums about 4 years ago.
Okay.
Awesome.
You don't have to put your microphone up to your face.
You do.
No, you want to go in at all?
I know, because sometimes I'm so interested in, like, I forget that it's an interview. I literally just told him to put his microphone up. And
I was
I was going to stop him in mid-sentence and be like, hey, don't you have to put your microphone up?
Hey, bitch, put your microphone up.
I always got to turn hers up later on
Right.
in the post-production.
So yeah, any of those influence, the Doors,
The
huge
Doors,
influence.
yes.
Yeah.
You can't like the Doors and not like Pearl Jam.
Oh, no.
What about that one band? Viva? Got that
album you showed me?
Oh, the Hives.
Yeah.
Ah, the Hives.
It's a good punk band, man.
That is a great
Shit.
punk band.
That's a real punk band right
Yes,
there.
that is. That really is.
Your turn.
Your turn.
My name's Cole. I play bass.
He's ready.
Yeah.
They fucked up.
My influences are kind of like him, just all over the board. I grew up around musicians. My family are musicians. You know, so I've got a lot of folk, going on. But same thing, 90s, you couldn't beat it, man. Best decade in music as far as I'm concerned. So everybody in that entire area. Metallica was huge for me. I've seen them 3 times. I saw them with Cliff Burton way back before he died.
Wow.
I ran away, actually, to go see that show with Cotton Bowl. But,
Wow.
so Metallica, a lot I got kicked out of school for wearing a Ride the Lightning Metal Up Your Ass shirt. I wasn't supposed to have that, so my dad had to come pick me up. But yeah, a lot of that same stuff. I love a lot of folk. A lot of the stuff, the stuff that he does other than this, that type of stuff is really cool. Just an acoustic. If somebody can go up on stage with an acoustic guitar and a microphone and just completely entertain you,
Yeah.
that's amazing to me. That's just like, God,
It is.
because you got to
It
have
is.
so much charisma, to put that out, and the song's got to have so much substance.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's just brilliance on all forums, like on the whole entire spectrum of music. But playing bass, the only reason why I even have a bass is because I wrote a song and I recorded it, and then I ran into that's another story, probably be questioned later on, but I've been playing bass for 2 years. I'm normally just a guitar player, I like to play a little blues guitar and stuff like that, and I can sing. I can play a little bit of everything, but I really like it, and his songs are just captivating, and I like to just try to put that just a little bit of, just that little bit extra in there.
And it's great. I love the sound of it. It's fucking amazing.
But it's been fun. It's been a huge learning experience for me to play bass. And I learn more every time we set foot in a room and everybody plugs in. I learn constantly.
It definitely seems like a unique perspective for like your choices on bass. Like I don't know if I could tell that you started on a different instrument, but definitely you're into other instruments because there were like different things that like bassists don't do.
That's cool. Most of them don't tune down. But I do. Yeah. It's been fun. I'm enjoying the moment, and like I can't wait to see what's next, because we're starting to write a little bit differently, and I think it's going to really pull then, because most of this stuff is just stuff that he had.
It's just a folk album I wrote.
It was just an album.
As a teenager.
Then we just and then we come in and it brings a different dynamic to the whole table, and they've evolved. They've evolved so much. These songs have to turn into what they actually are now.
It should just be acoustic folk songs.
Yeah,
Really,
the whole thing.
Just acoustic folk.
Your turn.
Your turn.
My name is Bryce. I really like Bleeding Through and shit. I'm blanking out.
Everybody.
Fuck.
He found out today, Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah, she's
Wow.
amazing.
He didn't realize who she was. I was like, she died.
Yeah.
Mother's really good, like weird indie bands like that, and like Alice in Chains, like pretty much any like metal or rock from the 90s.
Yeah.
I can really get behind. Like Tool. Fucking love Tool.
When, I don't know which one of you guys contacted me, but when I first saw the name, my first thought was a Tool tribute band, and that was
That's
fucking
yours.
awesome.
We
But
have
then
been
when
round
I
about that.
realized it wasn't, I was like, that's even better. That is fucking awesome. I love that.
That's usually what we get.
It's gonna be hard to
I love
compete
that it's not, and it's so fucking different, and I loved it. It was what I could find to listen to whenever I could find, like whichever posted. Fucking great. I loved it, and I dug to try and find y'all's stuff, and everything I could find was amazing.
So there's something very unique. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the band Post Profit, but like there's something that you guys have that's kind of like capturing, like the energy of it is just refined and kind of like maybe not technically, but just like in the musical voices of the instrumentalists. It's like so unique and like so them. Like only that combination could come up with that. Yeah, it's fucking fantastic shit. Like I was getting like it was ranging from like Bad Flower, and I cannot think of the band's name who does the song Amsterdam. I can't.
Oh,
Coldplay.
Head up against the wall. can't think of them. I'm gonna look them up after the show. The phone is in use, obviously recording. But then like all the way to like, especially like your bass lines were kind of giving me Daft Punk on that last big album kind of vibes. Like, just the choices were like they were mysterious and kind of like a little bit creepy at times. Just like it was just a different like. Yeah,
almost
it was
emotional too.
Yes.
like you're writing from your taste and not writing to like stack something up. Like it's coming from here. Like no one else could do that.
I think bass has to.
It's so like grungy and like
It's dirty.
Yeah.
It's dirty, and I love it.
Like
I
the
love
blues
it.
energy throughout
Yes,
like
you can
every
feel it.
song. Every song
Yeah.
kind of comes home to this fucking very like just gritty bluesy kind of. It's great shit, guys. That's what I'm trying to say.
Where everything comes from, right?
Right. Yeah, you're right.
It was
It's amazing. I loved it, dude. I loved all of it.
lots of twists and turns and surprises.
Yeah, actually, that like what was the last song?
Gasoline, yeah.
A lot of people, kind of
When we
like
stopped,
that's kind of primacy.
Man,
Yeah.
you say that. The bass,
Yeah, it's
I'm a
like-
bass player. My ears prick up. I'm like, Les Claypool? You
Yeah,
just
I
compare me to Les
understand,
Claypool?
yeah.
Because I can even carry his gig bag. You know what I mean? Like,
I understand.
That dude's one of the greatest on the planet. But first time, actually, that was the first show we played together at the basement. That guy said that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it was cool.
Okay, so yeah, let's get into the backstory then. How did all of this come about?
drugs.
Okay.
Should I take it on this one?
This is him.
Like, pretty much drugs. But,
We weren't there.
pretty much the whole album is like, I was with this girl for a lot of years. Like 5-6 years. Like, from teenagehood into adulthood. We split up. And I got real bad on... I was already doing a bunch of drugs, but I like fell into like fentanyl and shit like that. So, that's why we call the band Opiate. But I met this dude named Andy. He started playing drums. I had the like folk album wrote, like from the breakup and stuff. That's why a lot of the songs are like sappy love songs. But then like, you know what I'm saying? It just progressed and progressed. After Andy left, we met. I met Cole while Andy was still there, and then Andy left. We met Danny, and it's just like spiraled into a whole new sound.
So how long has this iteration been together?
Danny's been here for probably 7 months, I'd say.
Before
About 7
Christmas.
months.
Wow.
Around December, yeah.
Cole's been with
We
me
played
for
our
about a
first
year.
show. We
A
were
little
only
over a year.
Yeah, we were only together like a month and a half before we played our first show in Nashville.
Wow.
There's really a backstory. Shout out to Matt Nowak, BJ, when you do watch this.
Definitely,
Jeanette.
fucking Matt.
Matt Nowak. So the reason why I even know who this person is this young
So
dude.
crazy how it happened.
He does a podcast, and at this point, I just released a single on my own. I played every instrument on the track, recorded it, everything, wrote it, recorded it, put it out to the world. And he did he started a podcast called Dead Inside Podcast. I think he's revamping it, so don't even look it up. You can, because their old stuff's on there. But I did the first podcast with him, and then so I would watch him, and then he'd do new ones. So of course I'm going to support him. He's putting my stuff out there, so I'm going to go watch his stuff.
Yeah.
And he did one with him and Andy, and it was Opiate. His podcast was with Opiate. And I'm listening to it, and I'm like, okay, there's two guys. This is super interesting. One guy looks kind of like, this time he had long hair and it was pink. I was like, he looks sort of like Lane Staley. So I'm listening.
I could see it.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could see it.
And so I was like, they were like,
It's like my idol.
They needed musicians, and they were like, we need musicians. So I called Matt, and I was like, dude, this is crazy. Because that time I was 49 at that time, and I'm like, I don't have the money for a Ferrari for a midlife crisis, so why not join a grunge band? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I didn't know that was going to happen at the time. So Matt gave me the number. We contacted each other. We're like, yeah, we set up a practice, went out. I love the vibe of it, even though these songs sounded nothing like they do now. But I could see it.
They're
It's
pretty
just,
much
it's
still
him.
folk
It's just
acoustic
him.
songs.
He's got ridiculous charisma.
Yeah, like-
he's his own thing. It's super
The
original.
first
It's
time I heard
simplicity.
it, I had listened to it for literally 15 seconds.
The simplicity
And I
of
was
it
just
is
like,
what's just
yeah,
amazing. It's how
Yeah,
simple.
he's got it.
But so I went out and I jammed with them, and they texted me and they were like, "Hey, do you want to join our little band?" And I was like, "Fuck it, let's rock and roll," So we went, and then, like he said, things happened. We're not going to talk about any of that because the man's not here to defend himself. But next thing you know, the drummer's gone. So we had like 2 or 3 practices, which is me and Bryce on guitar and bass. You know, miserable. That is like, you know, you got to have a bass player's got to have a drummer for one. Yeah. It's just not fun, and it sucked. And I actually put an ad out on Band Mix online. Wow. It was like, hey, you know, local band, da-da-da. There's all these people that are interested in Lexington, Kentucky, and Atlanta, Georgia, and this and that. And this motherfucker gets on there. And I was like, and it, like, we were talking on the phone. It was like, yeah. He's like, oh, where do you live? And I'm like, I'm in Hendersonville. I live in Hendersonville. He goes, I'm in Hendersonville. I was like, hey, drop by the house. Because I had, when we got bored because we didn't have a drummer, I had an electric kit and recorded like 2 or 3, was it 3 or 4?
It's 3 or 4.
It was like 2, 3 or 4 on a little 4-track, you know, shitty recorder. He played the electric drum track on it, all just simple to give it a, you know, to give it something so you can understand what's going on, you know, in the song. And it was terrible. It really was. We spent a lot of time doing it, and then it sucked. But so Danny was like, you know, I was like, hey, why don't you come by the house? Here's my address. I've never met anybody online before. From online, like, okay, I don't know you, but hey, let's hook up.
Yeah,
never.
Over.
Right. So I told my wife, it's like, hey, remember that drummer guy I was telling you about that contacted me? You know, and she's like, yeah. I was like, he's coming over here. She's like, what? What do you mean? You've never met this motherfucking dude? And she's tripping. My oldest son, I was like, calm down. I was like, went back in the bedroom, put my 45 in my hip. You know, and came out. I was like, don't let him fuck up, because like the back of your shirt says, fuck around and find out. You know, I put one in right in his chest, whatever. Came over, he listened to a little bit of it. It was good. And then we just set up a meet. So it's really crazy. Like,
went to a lame restaurant and I ate some hot wings.
It's not lame. Jonathan's in Hendersonville's fine.
It was so lame.
She laughed.
They played Taylor Swift and we got down.
And that was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon too.
And he was late as normal.
Oh, he's always late.
Yeah.
It never fails.
That's his gig.
That's his thing.
It's
like his personality.
I like to make an entrance.
A fucking late one.
He said he was going to be here at 5:30. He still showed up late, but he was still the first one here. And even he goes, normally the other ones are late, but yeah, I'm late too. But.
No, we're always ample. I'm not ample.
No, I was surprised I was early.
On
I felt
time.
good about it.
I was so glad to see you getting stuff out of your car. Ask him. We were driving here. I was like, I swear to God, he's not got something.
Danny's not here.
Oh my God. He was fine. But yeah, it was just crazy how it just, you know, a matter of just how the planets aligned just right for it, you know.
Speaking our language.
Yes, definitely. And then y'all just contact me and want to be on the show, and that's just.
Well, I mean, like, you know, like I heard about you from, you know, earlier in the earlier band that I was in, and you know, I just thought I would reach out.
Yeah, and I was like excited and like, sure, find a date, and didn't know nothing about you guys, and I'm so glad. Thank you so much for contacting me.
That was a pretty cool surprise. It's very different from anything we've had on probably ever.
Yeah, and it's fucking amazing. I loved it, guys. Everything.
Thank you very much.
Fucking awesome.
Very, very pleasant surprise. Yeah, so you guys have played at Dark Matter. That's the only show I know about. What else because you've been doing shows since like very early on with this
February. We played Valentine's Day at the basement. Then I think the next month we played Cobra. We were supposed to play a Spring Water show. There was an unfortunate state of events that we didn't get to play that show.
2 people died in one morning.
Yeah, pretty much. When we played after that, I think it was Dark Matter.
Yeah, and then
Spring Water.
We played Spring Water.
And then we played the Salty Hobo in Panama City. That was cool.
Yeah, I seen a video from that.
Oh, yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, it was. That's a really cool place.
I bet.
That is a dive bar.
You think Spring Water's a dive bar?
Yeah, you think Spring Water's a dive bar? Go in there.
No, I don't think Spring Water's. Maybe back in the.
Oh,
you can still smoke inside.
There was a dive bar before. I remember.
I think it still is, but this Salty Hobo.
You can smoke inside it still.
God.
The Salty Hobo was amazing.
Unreal. All kinds of murals.
So cool.
On the
Dude,
wall.
I was there for like
James Dean
13, 14 minutes. We just pulled up. Danny opened a tab. I'm like, at rum and a Coke and a half deep. And some country dude and this other kid's got a guitar. And he was like, I was like, hey man, let me play that guitar. I played the guitar for like probably 20 minutes. Played like Dope Sick and a couple other like simple songs. And this dude was like, hey, come into my car. So we go to his car.
Don't do that in Florida.
Never go to someone's car in Florida. You're young.
Like,
No
like three
Yeah,
different
there's
people,
no laws.
like 3 different people that night just like kept just giving me cocaine. Like, hey man, come to my car, dude. I like that guitar you played.
That's Florida, all right.
Yeah.
You could smoke in the bar. It was badass.
That's
It was
Florida.
the coolest bar I've ever been in, ever. Shout out to the Salty Hobo. Y'all are fucking awesome, dude.
Fucking awesome. And I didn't realize until the flyers and stuff got put out, but it was like the dark arts.
Yeah,
Craft and
Scott, the guy
it
that
was
put
like-
all that together.
Oh,
he's an
man.
awesome
Dude,
guy,
yeah,
man.
Scott's a
There
bad
was emo
motherfucker.
chicks as
He
far
invited
as
us
the eye
out to
could
play
see.
at a music festival.
Black leather.
Yeah, definitely. That sounds like a place.
The salty hobo.
Oh,
man.
Let me forget that.
Panama, Florida,
I want to
baby.
go down there with y'all.
Panama.
Panama City, Florida.
Oh God! Oh
Yeah.
yeah!
Oh, God, yeah.
I'm from Florida, so.
When I say there was fishnets as far as the eye could see, it wasn't for catching fish.
Nice, I'll
I
put it right
bet.
in.
That sounds like a road trip right there.
I'd love to play it again.
Listen, so you guys want to play a show with y'all feet? So, yeah, real cool shit. So you said that you're going to be like, or you have been writing a little bit different.
A lot different.
Can you tell us a little bit about like what's going to sound different?
It's gonna be
It's gonna be more like
really thick.
heavy.
It's gonna be
It's gonna be heavy.
Okay.
It
A
seems
little
like
heavier.
whenever he just hits a riff, me and him fill in like, uh-oh,
Yeah.
what's going on?
The
right
whole
here?
first album
We're
was like
we're
like
hitting those
wrote
bad
in
times
sadness.
a little bit.
Now everything's
Yeah.
more like a little more angry. So I think the second album it'll be good.
So this first round of music is what we heard here, and that's like for the most part inspired by the X.
Except for
Yeah.
gasoline.
The X and drugs.
The last song
The
we
X
played.
and drugs.
was-
When Noose is a whole different thing.
This
But
is we just got done recording all that, so
Okay.
When is that coming out?
it's a good question.
that is a good question.
Hopefully by September.
Awesome.
That'd be
Hopefully.
great.
What is the next album being inspired by? Why is it sounding angrier and heavier?
I don't know.
I think it's because we're angry at each other all the time.
Probably.
It's just no,
Call that
it's
album
just,
"Fuck Danny."
It's just I don't know. We're just.
It's just where it's going. I don't know.
It just feels right. Yeah.
They just
As long as
follow
it
my
feels
lead.
right. Yeah, as long as it feels right, that's all that matters. You know,
Yeah,
you got
we're just
something good
getting
going.
more into that.
Hand me a guitar and a mic, and we'll
Grunge.
just see what happens. It's kind of how we write.
That's it, you know.
I remember writing like that.
Are there any prospects of adding another guitar?
Yeah, we do it in the
Yes,
studio.
definitely.
I do a lot of lead in the studio. So when the music comes out, it'll sound way different from what you heard here today. Because I put leads on almost everything.
Oh.
And did a lot of like layering vocally and stuff to make shit sound like weird. But
I
Okay.
think we would.
we could
love to
benefit
have
from a lead guitarist.
a lead guitarist.
That would be amazing.
You know, but I mean,
Yeah.
it would definitely have to be the right person.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
You know.
Like if we're at practice and I bust out some meth, I need the guitarist to do it. I'm just
He's
kidding.
kidding.
I'm just kidding.
That was just a joke.
It absolutely
I'm
was.
not gonna do it.
No, it was a joke.
I'm too old for that shit.
Now, cocaine's a different story. just fucking around.
I may have snorted a line,
We-
but
we-
I've never
we met a
freebased
couple
cocaine.
of-
I've never freebased cocaine.
No.
But,
It's not the vibe yet.
I mean, not even just that. We just haven't really pursued it as, you know, like we're thinking about pursuing it in the future, I guess.
Pursuing what? Oh, a guitar
A
player.
lead guitar player, yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It'd be
I
nice
know
to
a
just
really
get this
great
dummy,
one
yeah.
that if I can get him to come out of his closet and start playing again.
Oh,
he
he's
would
in a
probably-
closet.
Not that he just doesn't get out of his fucking house, and I love the guy to
okay.
death. He's amazing. Amazing. I mean, this
We'd probably be good
the first
friends.
studio was built to bring
Yeah.
him back out to play with another friend of mine,
Cool.
and he's working on music again. Thank God. I'm so glad he's working on music again.
We know a guy, he's just busy.
This
And
guy
he's
just
very busy.
he's busy too, but just trying to get him to come out. And
It's hard.
play
It's hard to
for
find good
people.
guitar players that aren't already, you know, doing their thing.
If I was a good guitar player, I would volunteer my services, but I'm not that good of a guitar player.
Everything in its time, gentlemen. Everything in its time.
Yeah.
The planet's got to align again.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're getting close.
I think so.
Yeah, you guys have a fantastic.
Or far. I mean, it could be either one.
One way or the other, right?
It's getting weird. That's all I know.
Listen. Love it.
Oh, that coffee is so fucking good, dude. I have to get some of that.
Okay, so I don't even know where I wanted to go with it.
Somebody fucked up and said
I like
aliens.
Bill Maher's take to it. It's just you don't know. I don't know. Which means
There's a glass
you don't
right
know.
there. Is it?
Nobody can possibly know
I think
anything.
no,
I'm so
yeah,
excited
that's
to see
yours
how it all
earlier.
unfolds. But
I'm gonna take this off camera.
Unless you've experienced that, I guess, with very few people.
so anyways. How often are you guys doing shows?
Whenever.
As often as possible.
Yeah, as often as possible.
It's going to be way more fun when we have something, we go play these shows. People are like, cool, where can I find your stuff at? And it's like, oh,
You
can't.
can't.
Can't right now.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
hard.
It is.
Even.
I love it.
searched.
I love it. Because you show up and everybody's like, I hear so many people like, oh man, I can't wait to hear Opiate tonight.
It's hard.
I've been looking for them all night. I can't fucking, I don't even know who they are.
Even if they do have music. it's
Surprise,
still hard.
motherfucker.
But at least they would, then it's hard to generate fans, like a fan base of any kind.
Because they're not hearing.
Because
it.
they're not hearing
It's a
anything.
network.
It's just who's there. A lot of times it's the bands that you're playing with.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, which that's been a cool experience. Those guys right there,
Element 117.
yeah, one of the dudes there, and I've experienced this. I played in Nashville in the early '90s, and it was a totally different ball game back then.
Yes.
There was no such thing as getting paid. And everybody, it was all cutthroat. It was all the bands were like, "Fuck these guys."
Yeah,
it was
we
like,
did-
"Fuck these
we
guys."
talked about
But
that.
the guy, the bass player, I think it was for this band. When I watched that episode of you guys with them,
Robert.
he said because he's with other bands too, right?
Yeah, he's played with.
He
many
said
other
something
bands.
on that episode that like struck true. Like since I've been with these guys and playing in Nashville, that's really rings true. And he said, "Man, we're all in this together.
Yeah.
All the musicians in Nashville, we're family. Everybody tries to help each other out.
But it's kind of
It's still,
gone away from that, man.
but it's
They
not
don't
as
always
bad
go
as it
back
was
and
in the
forth. They
'90s,
don't
though.
Always switch back.
That's
Not
the
as
thing,
bad.
I'm saying, like, when COVID stopped and people
Yeah.
started going back
Oh, because then it was
there,
cutthroat.
It was just weird.
You took their livelihood
it was
away.
weird.
Yeah, you did. It was
Everybody was
But it is-
competing and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, it was weird.
I guess from just my perspective of the shows that we've played, all the people that we've played with, all the other supporting acts and other bands, and everybody's just been super cool.
Yeah.
Just like good set. I mean, to us, it'd be like, that was trash. We've sounded like shit, or we fucked this up. They don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know how your songs go. So, I mean, but a musician can tell,
Some know.
you missed you can tell somebody missed something there or whatever, but nobody's like that, and you just go in there and you support each other, and it's been super cool. I dig it. I look forward to more shows in the future, that's for sure.
They're definitely, it depends on like what circles, like what kinds of spots you're playing and who you're typically playing them with, but I definitely
we
like
try
the-
to branch out. I mean, with different local bands,
I really like the patches of community around Tennessee. Like if you want to be part of a collective, you just, don't have to be, just don't be an asshole and you'll fit right in.
Right, right.
Just don't be a dick.
To me, just the fact that somebody's got the nuts to go up there and sing your original music,
Yeah.
and they go up there and just here it is, and you're putting yourself out there, it's awesome. So kudos to anybody that
I
does
love
that.
it. That's what this was built for.
Exactly.
To give people that place. If they don't have a place in Nashville, come here and do it.
Right.
And get yourself seen, and then you can tell everybody, look at this. It's on YouTube, and then go out. They need that to show other people, because I want to help them. I want them to get out there. I want
awesome.
you guys to get heard.
Right.
Yeah.
I like the
awesome.
yearbook aspect of like everything that gets done in this studio. Like we kind of get to catch not even necessarily bands that are just starting out, but sometimes the homies will shuffle up and become a new project, or Or there are people who used to just be supporting acts in the old studio, and now they get to come on and get like their whole own episode.
Yeah, do their own thing. And
Nice.
play their
So
own
wherever
song.
you guys go from here, whatever like your story is, there's always gonna be like that episode of HGS
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
where you got to sit
Sounded
and
great.
talk about
be there
fucking
forever.
aliens, man.
The aliens are gonna come and hear it.
Yeah,
Literally one of the best sounding places we've ever played, in my
thank
opinion.
you.
Yeah, it sounded really
The
good.
sound came out really good tonight.
I mean,
don't know
I'm
what the
talking
hell
to even any venue.
It's that alien shit. You just
I don't know what
tuning
I
into
did.
frequencies.
But I did
It's that good shit.
I've been learning. It's just every
Sounds great in here,
episode is a challenge, and I figure it out as I go, and I've gotten better at it as this season's gone on. Has really been. Got to thank the guys from Jaw Fame, because they come in here and rehearse, and that gives me a lot of time to
I've heard
figure out what I'm doing, and that's helped me prepare. I mean, I think we're getting closer and closer to doing live streaming just the performance and then posting the video later.
Yeah.
I just want to have that performance part perfect before. I don't want to put you guys out there where you hear his voice and your drums, but you don't hear the bass.
Yeah.
Or you hear the guitar, but you don't hear his voice, or his voice. I want it perfect. That's the only reason we
Nice.
switched to this, is the idea of making it perfect is what I wanted. And
So you're just working your way to that, yeah.
Yeah, and I want it. I mean, there's a lot of podcasts out there that do it good, that do a great live stream. Love them all, but I want it to be perfect. I want it to sound like you guys want it to sound. I want it to come out where you guys are like, yeah, that's what we sound like live, without a whole bunch of craziness added to it or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it's like this way now, where we record it and post it later. But I want to get there, and every episode I've gotten closer and closer. I did it once a couple episodes where I was able to live stream the guy, but it's easy when it's just backing tracks. When it comes to a band, you got to worry about the sound in the
So,
room and all
Poplar
that.
Creek played here too?
Yeah,
Oh,
Poplar
yeah.
Creek
It's a
played
great
here
fucking
too.
band,
Yeah,
man.
they are, aren't they? Rose is amazing.
They're really
I want
good.
them back so badly, but they've just been busy.
Yeah, they're good.
Hell of a fucking show.
Yeah.
A lot of these bands are just fantastic.
Yeah.
So don't forget to sign the wall before you leave.
A question: Did the singer from Boomstick did he chug? In
He has
Every episode.
every episode he drinks.
Every
I love that.
episode.
He has
I like
chug.
They've done like 3 or 4 fucking episodes
Yeah,
or something.
And he puts that thing up in the air, doesn't he?
Yeah. He's done 2 in here and 1 in the old studio, and yeah, he's chugged.
He's a
Quick.
character. I'll
Yeah,
say that.
I love him.
I love that
Jacob.
band
He's
so
awesome.
much.
He is so man. I
He's a
love
good guy,
watching him.
yeah.
I love seeing him play. I've been trying to go out and see him, but I never get to watch him. But whenever they're here, it's amazing. Me and Jacob, he's a great guy. I love him to death. Makes some
Fucking.
great
Very
spices. too.
passionate guy.
I
There he
just made like this promo clip of like toward the end of the conversation. Remember when
Yeah.
like, okay, so Jake, I don't even remember why we tend to have like when we have some of the harder acts on the show and they've been drinking during the whole performance. Then we sit down to do the interview. A lot of times we talk about like shitting on tour stories. So
Do you have any? Y'all did go to Florida.
Yeah, we didn't go on tour, but we went on a. We went and played a festival. Stayed for 5 nights.
how do you shit at said festival?
I shit before the festival.
I get it all out.
No, actually, I did shit at the
I'm not
festival.
going to answer this question.
No, I did shit in the fucked up bathroom.
I'm saying I'm not
Salty
going to
Arrow.
answer this question.
I was scared to death because I didn't think that door was really stay locked.
I don't even lock the door. I just walk in and do my business. Somebody comes in, I'll be like, "Come on in, buddy."
Man, funny bathroom story about that place though. So you could tell this guy. I was in there pissing, and this guy comes in, and I guess there used to be like a trough urinal before in this bath. I've never been there. I've never been there
Yeah.
before. So I'm pissing. This old cat comes in there, and he's fucked up. And he was like, "Oh goddamn!" He goes over there, and he's doing his business. He's like, "God damn it! What happened to the bathtub that used to be in here?" And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "There used to be a bathtub we could piss in here." And I was sitting there going, "Whoa." And I was like, oh, he needs a trough urinal. That's what he meant, you know. That's I was like, I hadn't even thought about one of those.
He could have been a bathtub.
It probably was. He was used as a trough
I
urinal.
definitely thought it was a bathroom.
He was still cussing about that after
That's
I washed
an
my
idea.
hands and walked out. It was funny as shit.
I'll
This
build a
is
restroom for this
bullshit.
place.
This
I'll
place
put
is
the
going to
bathtub
shit.
in there.
He even washed and everything in there. I mean, yeah, it's that was a fun trip though.
Yep, took a lot of mushrooms, drank a lot of rum.
A lot of rum.
First time I ever left state, actually.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, we flew a plane. It's first for me too.
You didn't
Seen
fly
the
it,
ocean.
You rode in it.
You wrote it in.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's awesome if you did,
We
though.
flew in a fucking plane, man.
He was so excited.
You
about
fucking
that.
word Nazi.
He was like, we're gonna die. We're gonna cry. I was like, dude.
Hey, if you got someone in the plane that's scared, you know you're gonna be fine. Those plane crashes are usually done by everybody on that plane has no fear. They're afraid.
What kind of
that-
statistic is this?
It's
Stephen King actually said that.
Hopefully somebody freaks the fuck out on your flight.
Yeah. Or make
They don't
somebody
have to
freak out.
Just have one person that's just like, I don't.
secretly scared.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, anytime I fly, we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You know what you could do is if you're totally not scared, but you don't know if anyone else is you could just whisper in someone's ear, like, I'm petrified to get on this aircraft.
Yeah.
I heard some things, and then they're scared. You're like, cool. Someone's scared
Yeah,
on the
that's what I
plane.
do.
Or you could just go like Final Destination style on there.
Get
See
kicked
what
off. This plane is gonna crash. You're gonna fucking search your butthole if you say some shit like that.
That's not a good
All you gotta do
idea
to get them to
nowadays.
land is say there's a fucking bomb on it.
Yeah,
Just
that's
say the word bomb.
no,
The
no,
one
no.
bomb.
Awful
Nowadays.
things
Oh, yeah.
besides just getting them to
Dude. At fucking Panama
that's the
Airport,
bullet in the
they
head,
searched
maybe.
the shit out of me like I was a terrorist. I come through with a paper ID, and the name on my ticket was wrong, but it's my middle name, you know. So I had a Visa card and everything, because that's what I did at the first airport in Nashville. So I had it already. I gave them my paper ID, the Visa, blah blah blah. Cause I never had an ID, you know what I mean?
Oh, they strip searches.
I've never had a driver's license, none of that stuff. But yeah, they practically strip searched my ass. Like,
Wow.
they brought the little thing out, like they wanted me, my bag, my amp, and then they brought the little microcomputer finder thing out, run it all through my shit, searched
This
me.
happens to everybody. I'm telling you, man.
I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, everybody. Meanwhile,
It
you're
happens
standing
to
there over there going,
everybody.
good Lord. We are.
Yeah. What's taking them so long?
Yeah, he's standing on the other side, ready to go. We
Why are they
drove.
still holding them? Are they
We
doing a
drove.
cavity search?
Lord. Good Lord.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh, you think he's kidding?
Right.
He's not kidding.
I
at
am. I go to the airport just hoping that happens.
That's right. Please have a
Next time
sign
I
on.
fly, I carry a sign with me.
Yeah.
Please cavity search.
You might want to look.
It
Better
gets you
look.
through quicker.
Tell like 10 people you have drugs in your ass.
Just wear a sign. It gets you past. They're like, oh, we're not cavity. He wants this.
I want
Maybe
to
I
fuck
should
with
start
you
doing
today.
this.
Or if they start searching,
I
you
guess
just
that
keep
depends on
asking
your
about
airline.
it. So are we gonna do a cavity
We're
search?
gonna do this cavity search. Where's cavity search?
Come on.
I was told you
Panama
guys
is-
cavity search here. Like, you know, I want the full
drank a lot of
process. I'm an
coffee for
American. I
this.
deserve this.
I'll tell you what, Panama was weird.
You got big fingers.
That don't feel like my doctor.
Panama security was really weird.
I bet.
weird.
That would be.
Weird job.
It is Panama.
It's
It's
different.
Florida.
It was different. It was
And I was wearing women's
everybody
clothes.
was getting searched.
Just
Oh,
walking
that
through
must
the
have been
airport.
fun.
I
Yeah, I
told him the
ruined
guy in
all
Nashville was
mine
better.
while I was there. So,
Is that all you got?
On that
That's bad.
good trip.
So no release date yet for the current recordings, is that correct?
Correct.
No date, no.
No date.
Are you guys just taking it easy and waiting for the stars to align, or are there still like a few steps before?
We gotta get it mastered.
Mixing-
It's
some
in
mixing
mixing right now.
process.
Our good buddy Josh,
Josh Sullivan.
from Josh Sullivan
Year of
from
October.
motherfucking Year of
Yeah,
October.
yes.
Dope ass band. Shout out them.
Yeah,
Check
so-
them out.
played
Him
on
and
outside
Flea are
Patriot?
fucking
They
sick.
have. They played. No.
Great band.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've
Three-piece.
never had an
Their
episode
new album.
here,
What's it called?
Keep on fighting.
Keep on fighting.
Keep
I
on.
love
Oh
it.
my god,
Yeah,
it's so
amazing.
good,
I
dude.
listened to
I
it a
got
lot.
their last album autographed.
I fall asleep like halfway through it
I got
because it
the
like
last
soothes
one,
me
too.
real good. I
Yeah.
put it on for like at
Wastelands
bed
or-
and I just
Yeah,
I
Wastelands.
never make it more than halfway through.
I think that's the best one.
I think
fucking
it's
love
good.
that
I love
too.
their older shit. way
Another
more
band
than-
with vibes,
For some
man.
reason, their older stuff, I love her voice.
I fuck with it
and
all,
stuff.
dude.
But
She
yeah,
has
all
like
of it.
Very
it's like
unique
vibrato,
voice.
but it's not.
Yeah, I know.
It's weird,
and
dude.
it's amazing.
She's
It's
fucking
amazing.
so good. So is Josh,
Shout
dude.
out
Yeah,
Felicia.
Josh,
Play some
the
licks down
sound.
there.
Felicia.
Oh, sorry.
Sound.
Felicia.
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 The way her
The
name's
sound
spelled.
is
Yeah.
amazing.
We discuss that all the time.
PH.
L-
I'm
Apostrophe no.
still hoping.
It's not supposed to be
They've
said
been
like
so
that.
busy. I want them in here
they're
so
very
badly.
busy.
They're so
That's why
good.
they're-
Come in
They
here
play
so
hundreds,
bad.
like in the hundreds
Yeah,
of
they're
shows a
playing
year.
so much though. It's like I don't want to interrupt
A
their
lot.
time. 'Cause
Don't
they're
mess with them
always-
so we can mix it.
Oh, definitely shout
Give it
out to their
till seven.
cats.
Yeah, shout out to Josh and Felicia's cats.
I love them.
We love all those cats.
Sky.
I've got
and
pictures.
Shit, my brain blanks all the time. But it's
Sky's
Sky,
my favorite.
Sky and something, and then the other one. I love them all. They're
He's doing
amazing.
he's doing a good job though.
Yeah.
He is.
But
It's gonna be cool. The only song that's on that EP, or the only song that's not on that EP that you heard tonight is Midnight. That's that kind of funky punk sounding one.
We played Midnight.
Not on the EP.
Oh, not on the EP. No, yeah, you're right.
That's not on the
Second
EP.
song tonight.
Yeah, it's like the second song we played tonight and won't be on there. Which is unfortunate because it's one of my faves to play.
I still haven't figured out how to sing that song.
It sounds great.
I feel like I should hold my nose when I sing it and just be like, they're like pop punk sounding.
No, that's the worst right
can't wait to hear that one.
Yeah.
You did earlier.
No, can't
No,
wait
with
to
the
hear
nose
mix.
plug.
Oh, with the note. Yeah.
All right, well, what questions do you have for the band?
Oh, you got them all. You got them all. Every single one of them.
What is Noose about? No,
How do
I'm
you
just
feel about
kidding.
politics? No, kidding. Kidding.
No.
Kidding.
We don't get into that.
there.
We're not going there. That's a whole nother story. That's like 3 hours of shit right there. We can't do that.
Politics?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
3 weeks of shit.
A rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long.
Fuck it. As soon as you think you got it figured out, you're wrong.
Yeah, you'd have to get another bottle if we're going to get to politics.
And everyone's spending the night.
Can I take it on the show?
I'll take one. Yeah, take
Fighting
one more.
by the
Yeah.
end of the night.
That could happen, but I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I don't
One and a
think
half
we
or
have it.
full?
We don't have those
half,
kinds of
I don't know.
vibes here.
No.
We don't do that sort of vibe.
No, that's no fun.
Coffee.
Coffee.
More time.
Wait a little second on it.
Uno más. Otra vez.
To Trump.
I can't do that.
Let's go, Brandon.
I'll get shot if I do that.
God, I just. Sorry, I ruined the moment.
Not really. I just think it's funny how people think that there's just two sides of the story. And we shouldn't. We're not starting.
No.
we discussed how we're not
There's only
discussing
one
this.
side to one
No,
story.
the thing is like
They don't want to
people
believe
think
the
that if you
second side.
you disagree and don't like Joe Biden, that you're automatically a Trump supporter. And
Yeah,
that's just
yeah.
not how it
Or
is.
it's the opposite the other way.
Yeah.
It's the opposite the other way. It
Right.
really
It's
is.
like no, that's not
If
true.
you
That's not
disagree
true.
with the Republican side, you're automatically a Biden
You're
supporter.
automatically
It's
right,
like
yeah.
I think we probably don't even live in a democracy, and it's
No.
all just kind of like comfortable. Which
No,
I'm
they're
down with
dividing
fucking
us.
America, baby. I'm
yeah,
down.
I'm down for America.
I love it. I'm
I love
down.
America.
I do too. There's nothing wrong with it.
If I would have went to
The
high school,
politicians, that's the
I would
problem.
have fought for us. But
Everybody stay offline,
Yes,
stay
yes.
off Facebook, stay out of comment sections. Just
don't take
watch
dumb people.
independent news on YouTube if you have to. The world
I
looks a
love
lot
comment
better that way.
Comment sections are my favorite.
They can be
Oh
violent,
man,
bro.
Johnny.
I got cursed. Actually, someone put a curse on me, and I laughed. And good things happened afterwards. And I'm like, thank you.
Something like that happened to us. We played.
That orange asshole deserves to burn.
We
That's
played.
all I'm gonna say.
We played before Danny.
We never
band
know.
with Andy. Me, him, and Andy played a show at Soul in Nashville.
Oh, it's amazing.
Right. It's a predominantly black club.
Yeah.
You know, and there was
Where is that?
spoken word. It's on Charlotte. No, Church.
I think it's on because I've seen.
Yeah.
I think I've seen.
Yeah.
The
commercials
food's
for it.
terrible. Sorry, but
Sorry, Zol.
anyway, it's a predominantly black club. You know, and the event that was going on was a spoken word poetry type thing, and we were going to be the musical guests. They normally didn't do that. It was the group, the Prodigal Poets first group. I mean, their first time they'd done it at that place.
I was not in this.
So we go, no, this is when Andy was in the band. So we get done playing our set. We're outside, and some people are out there, me and Bryce, you know, I was like, oh, that's cool, you know, just first time getting our feet wet, really together. And this girl comes up and she was like, "Man, you guys are really good, but except for that song Noose, as soon as you said that."
Oh God!
We
I was
showed-
like, "You
And
think
I'm like-
this is racial?"
No, it's about suicide.
Like
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
She's
it's a
like,
song
"Well,
about
even
suicide.
though it is," she literally said, "Even though it's about suicide, you
name.
might want to think about changing."
She
the
said
name."
I should probably
We're like,
put something
"What?"
in parentheses.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
in parentheses.
And I know Cole was waiting for me to just say something
I was like,
terrible,
"Oh, God,
but I was just like,
we're gonna go to jail.
okay, maybe we'll do that.
Maybe we will." In the back of our heads, like, "Fuck you, man." Like,
Fucking asshole.
just because
If you see this,
one word,
You're an
One
asshole.
word. One word is a trigger sometimes.
Man, trigger.
It's ridiculous.
Put it in your mouth.
Handle your
Pull it.
problems, please. They're yours, not the world's.
Yeah. To handling your
To
problem.
handling your fucking problems.
Amen.
Good Lord. It's your problem, not everybody else's.
Right.
All right, y'all. I think it's a great place to fuck you. Good night.
Fuck you.
Fuck everything.
Drop the mic. No, don't do it. It's not ours.
Yes, please don't drop the mic.
We don't know how much longer they got before they were down.
But
But
yeah,
thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all
Man,
for
thank you for having us,
part of
man.
it.
Super fun.
It was a blast. You guys are fucking amazing.
we'd love to come
You too,
back,
man.
I love that
Oh,
you have an
definitely.
APC
You're
shirt on.
definitely
Like, I
welcome
had
back
a
whenever.
Facebook memory pop up today that literally just said a perfect circle a la Vitamin String Quartet.
This was actually the first concert I ever went to.
Really?
Yep. I was
Wow.
like 15 or 16 years old. It was my first
Still
concert.
haven't seen them.
Maynard was like 53 or something. And he
Yeah.
still is a recluse. He still plays from the back behind. It was like a fucking light projecting him onto a big white
Yeah,
sheet.
sounds about right.
It was
First
badass.
was Kiss in
It's
1980.
fucking odd. Everybody was like, Judith, Judith. And they just didn't
Oh,
fucking
brother.
play it. I was like, how are you going to play Marty Noms and not play Judith? You fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Man,
That's a
We're in the Bible
My
Belt.
brothers was my first
Anybody, you should not care.
That's a
Oh, my
hell of a
brothers,
first
wow.
show. That's
9 years old.
I loved it.
That is one hell.
I've only
of
been
a
to
first.
two. A Perfect Circle and Slipknot.
those are hell of a
Some
two
good
shows to
Yeah.
We
a
went to Slipknot together. It was amazing.
I've been to millions
Allman
of like
Brothers,
backwoods
though, damn.
shows,
That was right
like
when,
people who aren't famous.
What's his name started playing guitar too.
Oh, right after Dwayne.
You know,
Derek Trucks?
Derek Trucks.
Derek
Yeah.
Trucks, yeah.
Yeah,
in
so
the
right
morning.
after Dwayne, yeah.
It was when they right at the beginning of that.
Oh,
You need to check
wow.
out Derek Trucks. If you don't
Yeah.
already.
That was good
Yeah.
stuff.
I don't know who that
Love
is.
that.
Wow. Wow, that had to have been amazing.
Yeah.
It was.
Starwood, rest in peace.
No shit.
Starwood, I miss that place. I've seen so many. I've seen Alice there.
Oh,
I did
it's
too.
my favorite fucking
Did
band in
you
the world. dude.
Lollapalooza?
Yes.
94? It's a fucking great
Rage
time,
Against
was it
the
not? Right? Was that not a
Opened.
fucking set?
They opened.
They were like, what, first or second? 'Cause I don't
First.
remember them being first.
I thought they were. Well, there was probably some.
I saw
may have
them, I
been
saw them
something
last year.
It was badass. He came.
I
out,
saw
he
them
said-
during the
Chicago.
first fucking album, dude.
Yeah.
And I gotta say,
I would have bought it the next day.
I mean, yeah, everybody did. Everybody went and bought that
telling you, I
fucking
saw them
album
last
the
year,
next
and
day.
I guarantee you it hasn't changed.
It hasn't changed because
No.
I remember when I'll never forget. I
I
was
mean,
standing
it
in line to
was-
buy a beer when they were doing "Killing in the Name."
It
of
was.
He said, "We're Rage Against the Machine. We're from LA." And boom,
boom.
lit up.
Yeah,
The-
and I was silent.
Yes.
I wasn't even paying attention to him till "Killing in the Name of." When he starts screaming, "Fuck you! I won't do what you do," and he starts off so
Oh,
quietly.
you would have loved
And just,
that list.
it's like when he jumped up, it looked like he jumped 50 feet in the
No
fucking
shit.
air.
Both feet up
I
to
mean,
his chest.
yeah,
He
and
broke his
came back
ankle last
down.
year, so-
Yeah, he did.
And was like, screamed it. We
were
all
at that
stopped.
show,
I gave
that's
up on
amazing.
beer after that and watched
Dude,
them for
dude,
their
that
whole
was
set. It was
Alice in
He
Chains.
tore
amazing.
his- he tore
Alice
he
in
tore
Chains
his head.
headline.
Yeah.
It was Alice in Chains, Primus,
Primus,
Fishbone,
Fishbone,
uh,
Toys,
Rage Against the
Toys
Machine,
Babes in Toyland.
Babes in Toyland.
Rape, Arrested Development.
Arrested Development was there. Did you know that Tool was on a side stage?
Yes, because that's where I first heard Tool.
I was getting a beer.
Yeah,
We went with 14 people. So they would send 3 of us to go, all right, everybody needs a round. Fuck, because you're watching the music. So me and the other 2 dudes that were with me were going, my buddy's like, dude, do you fucking hear that? It's like, that sounds like Tool.
Yep. Yep.
Sure
I
enough,
was
they were
there.
on a fucking side
They were
stage.
on the side
Fun
stage.
fact.
He was like,
Fun
"Do we
fact
go
is-
back? Didn't get the rest of the guys?
Fuck the
we were
beer."
Like, fuck them. No
Yeah.
one had the beer. We're sitting there with 14 fucking beers, like, 2 things each.
Fun
with the
fact:
things
if you've
on.
heard Opiate, their album,
Yeah.
that live, those couple live songs, and
Uh-huh.
he's sitting there talking before the
Yeah,
songs,
talking before the song, yeah.
Get that Bob Marley motherfucker. You
Motherfucker
know who he's
over there.
talking about.
Nuh-uh.
Zach De La Rocha.
Zach De La Rocha.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's just kidding with them.
Yeah,
he's in the
that's
crowd.
awesome.
I mean,
That's
they
fucking
were,
awesome.
You know, they helped each other.
Yeah,
do that.
but yeah, that was a great fucking Lollapalooza. That was amazing. I do remember that. I
That
will
was
never
ripped.
forget.
Oh, it was so hot outside.
It was. It was.
Were you in the grass?
Yep. in
I
the
bet we
grass.
smoked some same weed together.
We may have. We may have. I went with like 2 friends of mine. Lost one somewhere along the way. Ran into another one. And, it was amazing.
But as me and him were talking earlier, if anybody in here has never seen Pearl Jam, you need to go do it.
I saw
Definitely.
You need
Charlotte,
to go
North
do
Carolina, after they banned Ticketmaster.
Oh wow.
So you had to get, so you could only go to
it.
weird
You saw the
places.
Oh yeah, that's
story.
right. If I no.
It was
Versus
94.
Vitology.
93, I guess?
Yeah, because I saw them at Murphy Center and they were just about. I don't remember. Yeah, we got
That
our
was
tickets.
94 probably.
Yeah,
It was
after-
crazy. It was on a high school football field.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's
So
totally
in
Vitology.
Charlotte, North
Yeah.
Carolina. So we drove out there. There was 8 of us in a van that drove out to that show. It was a crazy like experiences. So I had no money. Like I had a $20 bill and 1 pack of Marlboro Reds. Right. This is true. Then I was dating an Asian girl. She was Vietnamese. She was amazing. Mammy, I love you. I know you hate my guts for 30 years. Whatever. But anyway. We get there and I could get a T-shirt for $18.50, no tax. Boom! I had a $20 bill. I bought the
There you
Pearl
go.
Jam shirt.
Yep.
I was like, I had $1.50 left. Put it in my pocket. I didn't give a shit. We got to go all the way back home. I got no money to eat, no money for nothing. We're jamming.
They're still one of the only.
Pearl Jam's
fair-
rocking. We're
fair
rocking.
price bands.
Fair price bands, yeah.
She elbowed me and she said, "Look, grab that." I thought I dropped my cigarettes because there was a pack of Marlboro Reds sitting on the ground. And I reached down in the grass, like I said, we were at a football field, and I picked it up, and I swear to God, it was a pack of Marlboro Reds that had 1 cigarette taken out of it and a $20 bill tucked into the fucking
Shit,
cellophane.
yeah.
I'm not even kidding. I was like,
Shit, yeah. That's the universe right there.
but it was cool because it was voting time
This
in
guy
North
saw him at
Carolina.
Murphy Center.
It was.
I saw
it
him at
was,
Murphy Center.
Versus tour.
Oh.
Shit, it was amazing.
It was voting time in North Carolina at that time, and
Oh,
Vedder.
good Lord.
Well, there was someone that was going to come. They'd already played for like 2 hours, right? They'd already been playing for 2 hours.
Yeah.
He came out, and Vedder came out, and he was like, "Look."
Did he have a good
He was like-
sparkly jacket on or anything like that?
No,
Mask?
they were straight up.
I remember that
They
one.
were good to go, like
Those
straight up
good stuff.
T-shirts.
Starwood.
Oh,
He
put
said,
that
"I
on
need
the back.
everybody." At the count of 3, I need everybody. At the count of 3, I need everybody to take 3 steps backwards. This place is packed. We were like, and he counted 3, and I swear I felt 30,000 people just. It was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
But he said, if you just listen to this lady come out and talk a little bit, we're gonna come out. We're gonna play for 2 more hours. We were
Yeah.
like, yeah. They'd already played for 2.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure,
this
yeah,
lady
that's
came out,
fair,
gave her
man.
little political speech. Everybody took that time to go take a piss and get a beer. Came back, Pearl Jam came back out and just tore it up for 2 more hours. It was amazing. One of the best
Shit,
shows
yeah.
I've ever seen. Top 10 for sure.
Yeah, I bet. That
Fuck
had
yeah,
to
dude.
be.
Are we done with Mike's good?
Yeah, we're done. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching.
Thank you for having us out, man.
Thank y'all for being here. Going to commercial break. Enjoy their set. It's fucking amazing. If you ain't seen nothing, watch this set. It is fucking awesome.
Give it a listen.
Hey, what's up? This is Miranda from LS Music Promotions. LS Music Promotions is a concert promoter and booking agency from Owensboro, Kentucky. We put on concerts, help bands with show booking, and work with venues to remain full of talent. Our goal is to help grow the local music scene and to support musicians. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube, LS Music Promo, to stay up to date with us. Together, we rock.
Opiate, and this is Lay. It's been a long few months without you, and the way Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. This song is called News. looking up that moon, looking down on your light. I ain't got no words, girl, not this time. Looking up that nose, looking down on my pride. Nothing left to lose. Suppose I'm lying inside. Looking out there now, looking back on my life. Nothing left to choose. I know it's better than night. Looking up that my face turns blue. Our thoughts so sweet run through and through. Looking down at my feet as they fade away. If someone this will be the last day. Looking down my feet as the lights go down. Something will lose me, and I don't know, I swear. Thank you so much. It's called What to Say. It sucks. You could only ever be in a dream that I had. When I was asleep, reality would never be as kind to me. And you, with your bright blue eyes and your long blonde bangs, and I'm just like I'm all out of fan. And now the pain comes rushing in, and everything that alone comes much less important to me. I sell my guitars and all my things just to be well for a few days, and then it's back to being done. Say, going small, getting and dealing with it. Being and say I won't come this morning, but I haven't slept. Stayed on the whole night through, laying dead and well, unbearable pain jumps through me head to toe, and my friends say I'll be okay. And this is pain they'll never know. At least I hope the pain will be feeling small and got so sad, and dealing with it. Dope sick. Thank you, thank you. Is that so? That's the line we're done? Yeah, man. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Nobody told me. I'm just kidding. guys for having us out. This was amazing. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you so much.
We've called them angels. We've called them fucking fairies. We've called them fucking demons. Like, it's just...
They can shut down stuff like that, though.
We call them acid
Without
trips.
even-
We can
A
call
lot of
them...
mushrooms.
Listen, I call them my friends that I get better in touch with on mushrooms.
Yeah.
I think that's why they come to you whenever you're tripping hard on mushrooms, is because they're like, oh, he's reached that point. We can actually speak to this
speak to
idiot.
this person. Yeah.
This meat bag actually can think now.